Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your patience. I met with George Gregg and easy breezy, right? So to find us, you're going to go to this technology and consumer science, this spreadsheet. We went in and we edited it. And so when I say that, you only have two options to choose from, and you don't need to do the engagement progress report. We went in and we edited it based on the feedback that we shared in our department meeting. We have that we are going to increase our semester retention percentage from 75 to 77 in fall 25 and spring 26. And then each month, each team member will complete their commitment for a total of 16 team members completing their commitment each month. And then what we did is we did the we did the team goal start date and end date. So fall to spring. My information's there. This is going to be super easy. So you'll remember that I showed you these spreadsheets, and we had all of these amazing like little, you could do this, you could do that. And so George was saying, like, this is great, but it's a paragraph and we're all gonna really not like life if we have to keep doing that. So what George is saying is, I already knew what I wanted to do. So what I am going to do is I'm going to edit this, and I'm going to remove game design assignment and revise my media collage outline, because that's really what I want to do for that class that I was telling everybody about, right? And I'm going to do this before October 10th, so it is an actionable commitment. And then when we meet on the 10th, we're going to do share outs, right? And I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to spell design correctly, but I knew that this was an assignment that people were sticking on. They just didn't understand it. They couldn't relate to it. It wasn't a real world application, so they couldn't apply. So apply their knowledge. So what I would do is, did I remove the game design and did I revise the media collage? And yes, you could do one instead of having it a multifaceted, but for point's sake, I want to tweak components of that game design and move it to the media collage outline. But as soon as I do that, it's gonna show that I'm 100% met. Okay, this is gonna show an error. So just bear with me as I kind of show you a cheat sheet, all right? So then let's just say that everybody met their goal. And so I'm gonna go in, congratulations, Andrea, Dale, Coach, Deedam, Frank, everyone's met. But let's say, and I'm gonna use an example so everyone can see at the end. We did take, just in case we do expand the nothing is unheard of these days, so everyone met their goal. I kept a couple of spaces just in case, right? And now we're at 100%. But let's just say, and if whoever's name let's just say you didn't meet your goal, right? And then now we're at an 88%. So it took away that whole deliverables or it took away the number component, right? Because we're not reviewing student files, so we can't say I've reviewed 15 student files or I created 65 widgets. We can't do that. So we're just taking away that option. Then for November 14th, I need a new goal. So this is the time that I would populate, and I would say, okay, November 14th, my commitment is going to be, let's see, what's one of the goals? let's use learning reflection prompts. Include learning reflection prompts in all courses for the second half. Well, I'll just say for all courses. Boom. And done. And that way, when we meet on the 14th, we can go through the process again. So honestly, it's keeping us accountable. I am actually going to leave these 2 goals, as I know that I'm already going to be doing those goals in my courses this semester. And then that way, while I'm building out my second half or finishing building out my second half of the semester, those are done. I think that's everything. So now it's super simple. I do appreciate George for just jumping on a quick call. So his prompt to us was, it doesn't need, your commitment needs to be 4 to 5 words. Like, it doesn't need to be anything. It's just a reminder of what you did. And then from there, we will be sharing out. So each person will have 45 seconds to share out. So I think that's everything. I'm going to leave mine up there in case anybody needs it. And then I will create this as a YouTube video and sending it out to everyone. Thank you all and have a great weekend.